Good morning. This is a little bit of a different angle for you people, for my people. But we're going to get ready today. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, and today we're going to talk about a lot of stuff. We're going to have a story time, give a little kiki in, in an uncommon situation. You're going to come along with me. All right, let's go. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? So, for those who are new here to my channel, thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Whitney. I am Creative Whitney. I am an author, singer, songwriter, a lover all the way around. I'm a home cook, if you want to call it that. I love to cook. So thank you so much for coming on to this video, just to see what's going on today. I hope that your day has been amazing as mine has. For those who are returning, welcome back, friend. So today we're just it's kind of like a chill day. It's Saturday, so it's, I was just finishing church and virtual service. Really, really good. Great message. So just wanted to come on really quick and talk to you guys, see how you have been. I know personally a lot has been going on, and I don't mean a lot in terms of me moving around a lot, because I have been sitting still for about a week and a half. But I'm just super, super grateful. So just wanted to come on and say hey. And also we're just going to talk about something that is sometimes challenging for us, and that is change. Okay? So, of course, we all know change has to happen in life. And it's not always comfortable. Most times it's uncomfortable because you don't know, at least for me, with change, you don't know which ways, things are going to go. But funny story, right? Speaking of change, so I was about, how old was I? I think I was 17. I was in high school, and of course I'm a singer, so there was a talent show, and I think it was it my junior year or was it senior? I feel like it was junior year, and this came at a point where I had literally transferred schools from a private Christian academy into a public high school in 10th grade, right? So I was only at this school for a year. So in my junior year, there was a talent show, and I've been singing since I was 3. So for me, singing was nothing, but I had gained a couple of friends, and they're encouraging me, and all right, yeah, you should sing. But of course, me being the quiet person that I was, and kind of like a recluse, I really didn't talk unless people spoke to me. So a lot of my friends or associates in high school really did not know that I could actually sing. So I'm like, all right, cool, we have this not photo shoot, we have a talent show, so I'm gonna sing in this talent show. Oh my gosh. So the time comes around for this talent show, and I'm super, super excited. I'm talking to Mom, I'm like, Ma, what I'm gonna wear, what am I gonna sing? I don't even remember what I sang. I think I sang like Amazing Grace or something, but I remember what I wore. And when I say I just knew that I looked amazing. I just knew that my hefty self was getting up there and was going to wow the crowd. And to this day, now in this moment, I'm like, oh I had on, hopefully you can visualize this, a denim, sounds good right now, a denim skirt suit. Okay, keep that visual. Denim skirt suit. The jacket was probably about a size, maybe 1 or 2 sizes too big. But, when you have a belly, you kind of have to wear things that are going to accommodate the belly. Even if your shoulders have so much room and your chest is not there yet. It was just... Okay, so like it's ill-fitting jacket, and then it was like a flare type situation going on, kind of like a little peplum thing, which still love peplums, peplums, or however you say it. But the jacket was too big and flared out, and I had on like some type of shirt. Don't remember the color, but it was dark denim, and the skirt was like a mum skirt. No offense to mum skirts. When I say mum skirt, I mean like not knee length, not T length, but that weird in between, almost hitting the ankle and not exactly T length kind of skirt. It was like that, and even the skirt was like sitting up on my stomach, and it was super straight. And then it also it was like a high-low flare situation with like a denim ruffle-ation at the bottom. It was a mess, okay? And as a 17-year-old who wasn't popular at all, and who was just getting on stage to sing in front of people that never heard her sing before, and you're already nervous because you're getting on stage in front of people in the lunchroom, mind you. It was just, in that moment, of course, it was great, but then you of course you have the nerves and things like that, and then to look back on it now, how many years ago was that? 13, 14 years later, it's like, what on earth? What was I thinking? Like, my mom really ordered this for me because that was my desire. Like, I knew that was going to bless me that day. I just knew. I had on my flats. I remember it. I remember those flats. I had on a flat shoe, black flat shoe, nothing fancy, just black flats. I don't know. I don't know. All I can think is I just did what that time, for me in that moment, or what that time for me required, was to wear something that suited me, right? And I can thank God for change, because, I'm not fashionista, but Lord Jesus, come a long way. I say all of that to say there's different things in your life that, in the moment they seem like they're amazing, right? And, there's going to be times when that amazing thing is like, whoa, what on earth was I thinking? How could I, me as a 17-year-old, I'm looking at it like, jeans are in, this fits me. I've seen people wear jean skirts, and I need to be like, professional. So that was my thought process. Of course, beyond that, my 17-year-old eyes, my 17-year-old judgment could not see beyond what I needed in that moment. And I think that for me is kind of like, it's kind of something that also speaks to us just in daily life. Like, we can only really see, sometimes we can only see what's in our immediate view. Sometimes we think like, what I'm seeing and what I'm saying, what my plans are, what I envision is what's right, period. There is nothing else that can compete with that. There's nothing else that can be added to make it better. There's nothing else, and unfortunately and fortunately, sometimes God has to, intervene and break our attention from what we're looking at to show us, son, daughter, that there's a different way. There's a different way. And I think because change is so difficult, sometimes we kind of walk in that fear, like, man, I don't know what this is going to do, so I'm going to just go with what I want. But we have to be mindful to allow God to take the lead if that's what we want, right? If you want the plan to work out the best way, why not give it to the one who created you? Like, if we could just relinquish control momentarily, that in and of itself could pivot whatever we think in such an amazing way that we could have never seen if we just relinquish that control, allow change to occur. And yeah, it's uncomfortable. Like, for a long time, I was in a spell where it was kind of like, I'm gonna do what I want because that's what's best for me. And then, and it was very selfish and very like, just very blind, like as if you can see further than God can. And we can't. God's plans are bigger than ours. And I won't preach, but it's just the lesson for me that I want to share with you guys. If there's something in your life that is looking to change for the better and you're holding yourself back, get out of your way. Like, get out of your own way. Sometimes we don't even realize we're holding ourselves back from change, and good changes. Now, I don't mean going from, what you may see as successful to unsuccessful. I don't mean doing the right thing to, kind of veering off the beaten path. No, what I mean is, if you know that, if you feel that God, and knowingly, everybody has there's a plan that God has for each and every one of our lives. If you know and believe that, let God take the lead. Allow change to occur. And if there's something that you don't understand, or if it's something that you don't feel comfortable in that moment with, talk to him about it. Talk to people who are supportive of you. Talk to your family about it. Pray about it. Meditate on something. What I've told some of my mentors, actually, especially in the stuff that's going on in my life right now, in terms of my music and in terms of movies and whatever opportunities God puts in my path, if I start to get in my head, I am going to give it over, because I understand that God has a plan for me. I don't know at every turn what that is. And change is very scary. However, if I'm in my head, I cannot be open enough, I cannot see clearly enough to go in the way that he has for me. So I'm going to just relinquish control, pray about it, and I'm going to trust that he has it. At the end of the day, nothing that is outside of his will is going to occur. I'm going to repeat it because I believe it. Nothing that is outside of his will is going to occur. Amen. And that's just that on that. But yeah, change is good. And just like I transitioned from a jean suit with flats and a flat shirt, God knows I can transition into different things and it could be better. It definitely could be better. So I just wanted to encourage you guys today, whatever you may be, contemplating, struggling with, whatever you may see changing that you are just like, this is out of my control, I don't know what to do, give it to God and let it go. It is so much easier to let your daddy handle stuff than it is for you to try to handle it on your own. I am by no means saying to give up 100% and just sit back. No. What I am saying is a car has to operate, right? And you have to get to that destination. Wonderful. But that doesn't mean you have to drive. Great. Let him drive, let him do what he's going to do. Pray through it and do everything that you can. And just let change happen. Change is good. It's amazing. All right, y'all. Well, excuse me, residual. That's all I have for you today. I hope this was encouraging for you. As I always say, for those who may have heard this before, as I always say, remember to love God because he is the source of real love. Remember to love yourself and appreciate who God created you to be. And remember to love other people, because that is the way that the world goes around. I love you so very much. And if no one else tells you today or this week, I love you. Have a good day. Bye.